Oh, no. Of course. Sound was muted. Always something. Every episode, we run into some kind of snafu. Every time.
So we were muted for a whole good 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well,
Ish.
I mean, you didn't have your microphone ready anyway, so I guess.
So reintroducing, welcome to the show.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 5 in Sanitarium Show. I'm your host, Stan the Man. This is co-host, Blackbeard. Oh, man.
One of these days.
One of these days. I don't know when, but one day it's going to go without a hitch. I don't know how, but the day that we go without a hitch, something's going to go terribly wrong the next day or the next time.
That happened the other time. There was that one episode we did fine the whole way through, and you and I both said it. We were like, wow, we didn't have anything happen the whole time, and then the next time, shit just went haywire from then on.
Yes.
Oy.
Anyway, it's been a long week.
Yeah.
Since our last episode. What's been going on?
Long week. Yeah, so like I was telling you a little bit before we started this, you need to get that game Among Us.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Okay, so Among Us, that's that's the
little
like
dude.
zombie game, right?
No. So what it is
Or no, that's The Last of Us I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's The Last of Us. So it's like a strategy game. And basically, so you take a bunch of people, and that we need to get a bunch of people to play with us, like our friends and all that. Like we can,
Okay.
Matt and Zippy and all that. Anyway, so you're this little guy, and you're all on a ship, and then you land somewhere.
Oh, yeah, and when you die, you can be a ghost and
Yeah.
kill other people.
No.
Or
So
something.
there's like
I saw
say
something
you
like
get
this.
10 people that join the game. And you can make your own game where you can have 10 people join off of that code and all that other stuff. And one of you, or however many you set, depending on the game size. So if there's 10, you can have 2 imposters or 1 imposter.
Okay.
And it's kind of like Clue. Ashley might like it too, now that I think about it.
Okay.
Each of the crew members has tasks. Even the imposter has fake tasks. But your goal as the imposter is to kill the entire crew without being caught. And the goal of the crew members is to figure out who the imposter is.
So is this a console game or a PC game?
It's right now it's on Android and iPhone for free. And it's on Steam for $5. I bought it cuz I'd rather play on PC than on phone.
But you can still play it on your phone.
Yes, for free.
Okay.
And like if I'm playing on PC and I make a game and you want to play and we want to play together, all I got to do is give you the room code and we can play together.
Mm-hmm.
They're
I got to adjust this camera. It looks like it's tilted.
they're bringing it to console.
And that's way too low. Uh-huh.
They should be bringing it to console. Whether or not they're going to make people pay for it, I don't know. Because like I said, the Steam version is paid for, but it's only like $5.
Okay.
But Savannah and I and her cousins played it yesterday, and I hadn't played it until yesterday. And I've been thinking about it for a while.
Uh-huh.
So once we started playing it, I was like, okay, I'm going to actually see if this game's fun and worth buying, what I want to do. And yeah, it's fun. It ruins friendships for sure. Because you're sitting there, and if you call somebody out, and they're like, no, it wasn't me, and you're like, why are you lying?
So do you have to have, is it random matchmaking, or do you actually have to have a party of people?
You can do random matchmaking. You can just do a bunch of random people.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and download it now on my phone. And it's called Among Us?
Yeah. Among Us, 2 words.
Okay. All right. I see it. Okay. I'm downloading it. We might have to give this a whirl. Not now,
Okay.
but later.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow or something. Don't you fucking dare. No.
Go on. Yeah, it's like I said, I was kind of hesitant because I didn't know if it was going to be my type of game.
Mm-hmm.
But once I played it,
It's fun.
I was like, it's fun. It's not something that takes like, an entire thought process. It's just strategy, and you're just trying to figure out who the imposter is. And when people kick you out and you're not the imposter, you sit there going, what the fuck, y'all are idiots, it's not me. And then when you're the imposter, you're like, damn it. Because the imposter has certain things they can do that the others can't do. So there's vents in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a 2D game. It's not a 3D. It's not anything extenuous. So, the PCs can play it easy.
Mm-hmm.
So, as an imposter, like I said, you have the same tasks as the other crew members, but it's your fate tasks because you can't, I don't know if you can really do them. But once you kill someone, you can go in an event and come out in a different spot in the map and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the memes I've seen off of it are hilarious because you'll kill someone thinking you're alone, or y'all two are alone off in a part of the map, and then as soon as you start to go into the vent, somebody pops up out of fucking nowhere. So then you're trying to chase that person down to kill them before they report you and all this other stuff, and it's ridiculous. Like I said, it's fun.
Well, we'll definitely have to play it. Because if it's as fun as you say it is, we'll definitely have to. I'll definitely have to check it out so we can play. Excuse me. Speaking of games, have you played the update?
The Zombie Royale?
Yeah, Modern Warfare.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've been playing it for the past 2 days. It's been on my stream constantly.
I heard they got rid of the trios, tricker trios. That they got rid of the night mode, so it's just during the day now.
Oh. Well, I thought I saw it last night. They must have done that today.
Yeah, I think they did it today.
Oh. I was waiting for those jump scares out of those boxes.
Mm-hmm.
It happened the whole game.
You might have them turned off.
I don't know. I didn't change any settings.
I don't know.
But yeah, I played it.
Yeah, I think it's Infinity Ward's reach to try and recapture some people, in my opinion, because
everybody's jumping ship to Cold War.
That, and people are just tired of the hackers. I'm tired of the hackers. Yeah. I won a game for the first time of Battle Royale for the first time in like a month. I won it the other day.
Wow.
Played with Casey and Dylan.
I was doing solos on the Zombie Royale, and even just solo, I was still getting 9th. Was I think the highest, 9 or 8. I had 6 kills in a game last night. That's how good I was doing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say what. I don't know. No. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't know. I don't really care for it. I'm slowly starting to get tired of
what's
Battle Royale, to be honest with you.
What's worse is that if you try to do a PS4 only lobby.
Oh, yeah. Good luck getting in.
Well, even
it takes you forever.
Even if you do get in, it's laggy and buggy as hell.
Yeah.
Because I tried a PS4 only lobby.
Well, that's because Infinity Ward's doing what they can to try to get you to play
everybody.
Yeah, to play the crossplay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
couldn't think there for a minute.
That's half the reason I'm wanting to do the PC build. There's tons of hidden advantages that PCs have over consoles.
Mm-hmm.
I'll always love consoles, but the frame rate is so much higher on PC. That's why we die half the time, is because we're stuck behind a wall and we know someone's there and we're poking our head out, and they're already seeing us on their screen. So they're shooting us way before we can even get a shot off.
Oh, I know.
And the sensitivity, the aim assist isn't on PC, but the sensitivity is so much more. The field of view is so much more. even if I get a PC, I'll probably still use my PlayStation controller. But yeah, it's one of those things you either beat them or join them.
Right.
And I'm tired of losing to PCs all the fucking time, and tired, to just all the bullshit.
Right. Well, again, I'm just starting to slowly get burnt out on Battle Royale. I still like playing multiplayer.
Oh, yeah.
Just because you get different game modes, but Battle Royale is just the same thing over and 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 over again. People sitting there cheating, or people sitting there getting on headies to where you can't even see them, and then they just down you with one shot or whatever. It's the same thing over and over again. But I don't know of any other games coming out that I'm really interested. I'm just gonna hold off on buying any more games until I get a PS5.
Battlefield's coming out. 6 will be next year. Cyberpunk is one I'm getting next because Cyberpunk looks fucking awesome.
So what is that one?
Basically, imagine Blade Runner, GTA style. That's what it is. Yeah. It looks sweet. Have you seen the gameplay of it? Like, somebody did like 17 minutes of gameplay. Matt was showing me the other day.
Mm-mm.
It looks good. Whenever we're done with this, or whenever we take a break, look at it. It's awesome. I mean, you can customize your whole character. It's built, I think, for the adults because, GTA and all that, there's nudity, but it kind of like blurs it out and all that other bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, not in GTA, obviously, but I think Cyberpunk is more built for the people that grew up with Blade Runner and, the original GTAs and all that other stuff. Because, I think there's even something on there about black markets for selling organs. You can buy and sell organs on black market on there. I mean, that's in depth. You can customize your car all the way down to the engine, the guns and all that other stuff. And it's, like I said, the world itself is built in a Blade Runner type world. So I'm excited for it. I'll be playing that constantly.
Yeah, I'll have to check that one out too. But you said Battlefield 6 is coming out next year.
6 will be around this time next year.
Yeah,
I've already been teasing it and all that.
By that time, most people will be transitioning from PS4 to PS5.
Yeah, I'd say the transition's going to be a lot sooner than that. I'd say around April or May, everybody will have 5.
People.
I'm still keeping my 4.
Well, yeah, I'm going to keep mine too. But
yeah. And this is the first time I'm going to keep a previous generation console while going to the next one. Because the 4 was just that good. Plus, I need something else to have Blu-ray and streaming and all that other stuff in a different room.
Yeah, but how many Blu-ray discs do you have?
I've actually got quite a few. Fury,
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, Straight Outta Compton, Wolf of Wall Street, Ready Player One, because I really like Ready Player One. That wasn't a big movie that everybody liked, but I liked it.
It was okay. I like the vintage references.
Yeah, that
the vintage game references.
One thing that I liked, and the Steven Spielberg and the Shining reference and all that other stuff.
Back to the Future.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah,
Back to the Future.
Future was in there. There was another one I had. The Deadpools, both Deadpools I have, and I'll buy 3 when it comes out on Blu-ray.
You know, Deadpool's due for another movie.
They're bringing another one out.
They are?
Yeah, I think I saw something on Ryan Reynolds' TikTok about they're doing a 3, but I haven't for sure seen it yet.
Deadpool 2 was very good.
Oh, yeah.
It was very good. It's not like the first one, because it's hard to beat the first one, but it was still good.
It was a close second. It was a very close second, for sure. And 2 had its moments that were funnier than 1, but yeah, the best part to me was when they tied in 1 with it, because whenever he lifts the floorboard and looks for something in the floor, and
it's cocaine.
The cure for blindness.
Cure for blindness. Yeah,
that's what he said in the first one. He's like, I've hid 2 kilos next to the cure to blindness in here.
Good luck.
And then, of course, the baby legs whenever he's walking up.
Oh, my gosh.
He's fucking doing it. Look at his tiny little baby legs go.
Is it me or is your hand really small? Yeah, it's about the size of a KFC spork.
I mean, both movies have their...
I bet it feels really big with his hand.
Or when he's walking in the Crocs and he's got his unicorn in his lotion.
Yeah.
And it squeaks and it farts and he goes, #drive-by.
#drive-by.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Deadpool's great.
That's a movie I could watch over and over and over and not get tired of it.
Well, speaking of movies, me and Brown watched Borat last night.
The new one?
Yes.
Did y'all sit in the office and watch it?
Yes.
I figured. I haven't watched it yet.
Is pretty funny. It is worth watching.
Obviously not better than the first.
No. It's not better than the first. It's different than the first.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty funny. A lot of good one-liners in that one.
I'll have to watch
Like the part me and Brown were laughing at, and it really wasn't that funny of a part.
Yeah.
But it was just still funny.
Yeah.
He opens a... I'm not going to... This really doesn't spoil the movie, so I'm going to tell you anyways.
Okay.
So, real quick, in the movie, his daughter is in the movie.
Oh, was this the Rudy Giuliani thing?
Yeah, that's part of the movie.
Okay.
But...
Because I've heard about that.
Yeah. So one part in the movie, he opens the door for his daughter, and she's like, "Oh, thank you," and he just says, "After me," and he walks in just right in front of her. He like opens the door like he's gonna let her in, like he stands by the door. She's like, "Thank you," and he just jumps in front of her, and he's like, "After me." Again, it wasn't it. When you hear it now,
Yeah.
it's not that funny of a joke, but when you watch the movie and you just know Borat's character and you
fits in.
yeah, you're just like you just laugh because you're like, what a fucking idiot. But yeah, yakshamash. Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's based in Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Why Texas?
I don't know. A majority of the movie is based in Texas.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a hidden meaning behind that.
I don't know. But definitely watch it. It's on Amazon Prime. And it's free if you have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
So
I got it the other day. Well, I got it not that long ago because I needed to start ordering a bunch of stuff for this. So I was like, you know what? I'll get Amazon Prime. And then I started seeing all the benefits of it from Twitch. You know, they do the Prime loot gaming and all that other stuff. And then, you know, the fast delivery, which I like. And then the Amazon Prime. I finished. Have you watched The Boys?
No, Brown told me about The Boys. He says it's good.
It is good. It's one that you're kind of like, in the beginning. But as you watch it, you're like, okay. It's basically, it takes all the superheroes.
Yeah, I heard.
Makes them assholes.
Right.
Which is kind of funny.
My brother told me about it a long time ago, and he says it's good. Well,
I've always had that idea, too, because they're kind of like, I've always looked at it as like, what if someone thought Superman was an asshole, and they did just that? So it's a good show.
Well, I can't watch anything Amazon Prime at the house.
Why?
All of a sudden, none of my devices will play it. Yeah, I think I have to like completely log out of Amazon Prime on those TVs and log back in, or completely delete the app and reinstall them on my TVs, and then
probably what it is.
And because no matter what movie I try to watch, and it was weird, it just all of a sudden out of nowhere stopped working.
Well, I can tell you one movie you don't need to watch on there, Capone.
I told you that. Oh no, that was Gotti. I told you not to watch.
I watched Capone.
Well, and I was really hesitant to watch it because the reviews on it were so bad.
It's warranted. It's horrible.
It's bad. And that's sad, too, because Tom Hardy is such a great actor.
I know, and that's why I watched it through all the way, because I was like, you know, some of his movies will start slow, and they'll pick up.
Not this one. It was slow and stayed slow.
It literally was... I don't want to ruin it for anybody that's watching, so...
Well, I'm not going to watch it, so you can ruin it for me.
What I'm going to say on the stream right now, spoiler alert, if you plan on watching it, so just mute it right now, and then...
Well, before you say anything, if you don't know who Al Capone was, then you really don't even really need to watch the movie anyways, because
Right.
it's about Al Capone.
It was about his last year of life. Well, his year, while he was retired in Florida, as he was suffering from neurosyphilis.
Yeah.
And the whole movie...
Before he went to prison or while he was in prison?
It was after.
Okay.
It was after. And the whole movie was... I guess the government was watching him, and a few other people were watching him because they found out he had stashed $10 million. And they thought the whole time he was faking his delirium to keep the money hidden, and he wouldn't even tell his family members.
Huh.
And there was one point in there where he goes nuts and takes a gold Tommy gun and starts shooting at all the people that are protecting him. But then later, it turns out that was all in his head. There's a bunch of stuff that you think is actually happening, but then it comes back later and they're like, no, that was in his head. So you don't know what part's real, what part's fake. They try to distinguish it a little bit, but they don't do it well enough that I was sitting there thinking, well, he's just lighting the whole fucking place up. And then later, he only shot one guy and then had a little episode and passed out. Yeah.
I won't be watching it.
Yeah. And then they didn't even show where the money was or if anybody ever got the money.
Well, it's probably because it never happened. It never got recovered. Yeah, I won't be watching it.
Like I said, I gave it the benefit of the doubt because, like you said, it's Tom Hardy. And a lot of his movies are usually good, even if they're not hits right away. Because a lot of people will say, well, this movie sucked, and I'll watch it, and I'll go, no, this movie was actually good. You just didn't like it. But that was one I kind of agreed with everybody on.
Well, I never saw Venom, and people have given me mixed opinions about Venom. Some people said it was good. Some were like, it was okay.
If you go into Venom thinking it's a Marvel movie, you're not going to like it. If you're thinking it's the same quality level as Marvel, you're not going to like it. But if you remember, it's a Sony movie, and these are the same people that made the Tobey Maguire Superman or Spider-Mans that weren't that great either.
Mm-hmm.
Venom's actually pretty good.
Okay.
And that's my opinion. I liked Venom.
Well, Venom's a dark character. I don't know why they make him... I mean, most of the Marvel movies you see nowadays are about heroes, not antagonists.
I think there's a thing coming down the pipe about Venom doing something between Sony and Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that would be, mixed in with Spider-Man, because Tom Hardy's Venom's actually a pretty good Venom.
Well, they're going to have to spend a lot of money because Disney owns Marvel.
Yeah. Well, Disney at one point was trying to buy Fox.
Yeah. Pretty soon Disney's going to own everything in the entertainment industry.
Disney has that much money. They could buy Fox if they wanted to.
And then some.
Yeah, Fox is just being stubborn.
Well,
yeah, but could you imagine the news if Disney bought Fox? Be a whole big shift, real quick.
Yeah, the NFL wouldn't be able to play.
No, Disney owns ABC, and then they'd also own Fox News.
Yeah,
that would be big shakeup.
Yeah. Well, I think this chair is like losing some.
It's not technical difficulty now; it's chair difficulty.
There we go. I was losing some fatness. My fatness was making me sink. I gotta put I don't like the camera down here. I want it up here.
Yeah, I told you needed to raise it.
I did raise it.
Well,
I think the chair's just sinking. Fatness. The return.
Or hell, is there enough room behind that TV to put the laptop?
No, I'm good. Yeah, Disney. They pretty much own everything. And it's amazing that their stock is where it's at.
Disney owns most of the TV shit. AT&T owns most of the cellular shit. big monopolies all across the board. I mean, you can go on and on.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. I love Monsters. Monsters are delish. My favorite one's the red one. There. There. You can see it's red. If I put it over here, you'd think it's green because of the light. But no, it's red. The red one's the best one, in my opinion. But you like the purple ones?
I haven't really met a monster that I don't think I've not liked yet.
The blue ones. Those are fucking disgusting.
I love the blue ones.
No, these blue ones.
Oh. Yeah, no, they're
the zero blues.
Original
Ultra blue.
Original blue?
Oh, yeah, original blue's good. The low carb blue.
Mm-hmm. That's my shit.
I drank an original green the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't hardly drink it.
That's too much sugar.
Oh, my God. Felt like my teeth were going to fall out.
Yeah, that's usually how I feel after mine. After I drink a Monster, I usually scrape my tongue across my teeth, and it's like, frothy. Yeah.
Cavities. I can feel them.
Yep. But it goes well with strawberry, kiwi, and a vape.
Mm-hmm.
I like finding drinks that mix well with the vape flavors. Dr. Pepper and strawberry kiwi is one that hits really well.
Word.
Even though this is menthol, but yeah.
Ugh. I don't know how you can do menthol. Ooh.
The reason I'm doing menthol is because after I just do regular strawberry kiwi for a while, you get vape tongue. So the menthol is a shock to the system to kind of level it out a little bit.
Are you talking about the juice head?
Yeah.
I'm still shocked you haven't bought any more of your Slurp. God.
Slurp will always be one of my favorites, but at the same time, it was a fucking coil killer. Like, it burned through coils like crazy. And on top of that, after I had it again, and I hadn't had it for a long time, that's another one where the flavor just kind of goes away after a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just kind of like, eh.
But see, that's why I like this one, because I can go through pretty much 2 120 milliliter bottles before I have to change a coil.
Yeah.
It doesn't, I mean, it takes a while for it to kill a coil.
Yeah, I'm usually on 3 or 4 weeks on single coil now. Just doing the juice head strawberries and then the humbles.
Right. Disclosure. I was thinking about this on the way here. What is it about? Okay. I'm getting on my soapbox for a minute about women.
Uh-oh. Dangerous topic.
Dangerous topic.
I need to have the lights flicker.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Before I start.
You're gonna do a strobe.
No. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
I'm gonna do a strobe. I'm gonna do flash.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, wait.
What are you looking for?
Give me a sec.
Must be some sound effect.
Well.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom, not now.
Not now.
Okay.
Okay.
Batman.
Where is it? Oh, here we go.
Eventually.
Podcast. Oh yeah, here it is.
What the fuck is going on?
Nope, not that one. Damn, where is it?
For the longest time, my text tone was the thing from Monty Python, where that guy shoots an arrow into the tree attached with a message, and it goes, "For you, sir."
Oh, well, damn!
You can't find it, can you?
I can't find it.
What was it?
But it was the like nuclear meltdown sound. Yeah.
Red alert! Red alert!
Yeah. Anyways, that's the sound. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. If there's women that are watching this, which I strongly doubt, but just in case. If there's any women out there that are listening to this, because I forgot our podcast too.
Yeah.
Why can't women get it through their heads that men are simple? Simple minds. Most men, I'm not saying all, most men have 3 things on their mind. One of three things on their mind at all times.
Money.
Women think... Okay, 4 things. Women think us guys are just so complex. And it's simple. 4 things. Money. I forgot about money. Money, food, video games, and of course sex.
Video games is one that's depending on the male.
Well, that's why I said one of the 4.
Yeah.
I didn't say they have all 4 of these on their mind.
Yeah.
But one of the 4 things most men have on their mind.
Yeah.
Simple. There's no fluff in there.
I doubt the people on Farmers Only play video games.
Probably not. But, you know, and maybe it's just me being a little too analytical, because you know how women are. Most women.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's like that picture. Have you seen that picture? It's like trying to understand women, and it's a book that's got like 1 million pages in it, and then it shows understanding men, and it's just like a sticky note.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I was on my way here, and before I came over here, I told my wife, I was like, oh, hey, by the way, I'm going to, you know, coming over here to do our podcast.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, well, you didn't tell me. I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. I didn't tell you. I'm sorry, but I'm coming over here to do the podcast. Okay. And then she like has this look on her face, but
it was
can't.
Okay that wasn't okay.
No, I guess it was okay.
The hidden meaning okay.
Yeah, she has this look like
I'm going to kill you.
like where they kind of flare a corner of their lip and they're like, okay. You know what I mean?
Kind of like, why you're doing it this late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That look. Huh?
Or they don't agree with it kind of thing.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I know.
You're going to get to talk about it later.
I know. Yeah, I've been married to your sister for going on tomorrow. Actually, right now is 11 years.
Yeah. Look at that.
11 years we've been married.
Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
How she operates.
It'll be brought up in an argument later.
I don't necessarily think it'll be an argument.
No, I'm not saying it's going to be the reason for an argument. I'm saying if you have an argument about something else, it'll be one of the bullets in the gun.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know if it's me being too analytical,
Nah.
but I know trouble when I see it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This spelled
you right in the face.
This spelled trouble without the E because it was one of those I could be in trouble.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
It's an open-ended question.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's gonna be a bullet in the chamber later.
Yeah,
yeah, you're definitely gonna hear about it for sure. Because even I've got, you know, my wife's down, and it's one of those things like I'll say something, and then she's just like, okay. And even over text, that's how advanced this is now. Because even over text, I can tell the tone. And it's
the only time I can tell on a text
if it's shorthand,
if it's K.
Oh, yeah.
If it's just the letter K,
shredded fucking letter K.
If it's just the letter K, guys, you're screwed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's you're going to have an argument.
Or the it's fine, or yeah.
Or I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, you get I guess, and yeah, alarms better be going off, and you better be making backup plans.
If she says K, you're sleeping on the couch. Yeah. If she says I guess, it's going to end up in an argument.
Mm-hmm.
If she says it's fine, you're going to have to do some digging, and guess what?
It's still going to.
It's going to end up in an argument.
Like I said, and it's not even. There's a lot of times where that stuff won't be the main reason for an argument. You'll be arguing about something else, and I don't know what it is, but they have an eidetic fucking memory. And if you try to bring something up that you know has happened, but you don't remember exactly when, if you don't know the date and the time and what you were doing when it happened, but you say, well, you did this one time, and I remember it happened, they're going to say when. And if you don't have an answer, they think your fucking argument's full of holes like cottage damn cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Your sister does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Because we would sit there and get in an argument. Exact same thing.
Yeah.
We would get in an argument. It hasn't happened in a long time, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Because things have been great for like the last year or so.
Knock on a shit ton of wood.
Anyways, yeah, we would be arguing about something that I did. And then I would say, well, you remember that time? And I'd bring it up.
And you know it happened.
And I know for a fact it happened.
Clear as fucking day. Yeah.
Yes. Because it was one of those, okay, this happened.
Yeah.
Remember.
Yeah. Load the bullet in the chamber.
Remember.
Yeah, exactly.
But for some reason, your brain tells you, okay, don't remember the date and time, just remember the incident.
Yeah, you just know it happens.
Yes. And then, sure as shit, when it comes up later, well, I remember when you did this.
Yeah.
Well, when was that?
Yeah. When did I do that?
Really? I don't know. Obama was president when that happened. Well, what day? You know, that was an 8-year span.
What were we doing when that happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they think that justifies the argument any more.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate that because I don't sit there like, I was like, if you want me to remember everything, I'll start jotting the shit down. I'll start, notating the fucking time exactly down to the damn second. It's like, I can start doing that. We want to be on this petty bullshit. I can do that. Yeah.
I can do that.
I can do that. But, I'm getting to the point now where I'm just kind of, even if I know, I won't say it. I'll just start biting my tongue.
Well, what I think is worse than that when it comes to being in an argument, because let's just face it, unless you caught them red-handed, or actually was meticulous and wrote down the date and time that they did something, which 99.9% of guys don't do.
No.
The worst, what I think is worse than that, is when you sit there and bring that shit up, and they go, well, that was in the past. It hasn't happened since.
I haven't had that one pulled on me yet.
Oh, man. She will sit there and, well, that was a long time ago. That was in the past. I've learned. I haven't done it since. And I'm like...
I've had a version of that, yeah.
And I'm like, you still did it. It doesn't matter. Yes, it does, because I did it a long time ago. It's been a very long time since I've done that. Okay, listen. You're getting on to me for something you have done in the past, and since you haven't done it in so long, it's fine. But now that I've done the same thing, it's not fine.
Yes.
Okay.
That's majority of ours too, because, she'll ask me to stop doing something, and I'll stop. I'll be like, all right, okay, I'll work on it. I'll stop, and eventually I'll stop doing it. And then she turns around and starts doing it herself, and I'm like, okay, how is it okay for you to do it, but it's not okay for me to do it?
Women.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what the fuck over?
It's women, man.
Yeah.
It's women. And I'm going to reiterate this. 4 things. Money, sex, food, video games. One of the 4. If you want to know what's inside a man's brain, just pick one of those 4. Or all 4. It doesn't matter.
If we found a way to combine all 4, Lord help us.
Wow. I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
I'd die happy, man. I'm already happy, but if I died the following second after all that was combined, I'd be okay. Like, I fulfilled my purpose. Time to go.
I'm having sex on top of a bed covered $1 million while eating Whataburger and playing Modern Warfare all at the same time.
Yep, I'd probably have a heart attack from happiness. And the fact that what's sad is I could probably figure out a way to do all of that at the same time does not faze me at all. I'd be okay. That would be awesome. That's a fantasy now. Anyway.
That's a fantasy.
The ultimate.
I think, that's most guys' fantasy.
Yeah. Then I'd want to spend the money that I just, had a bed made out of. That'd be about right.
So if you, I'm still on the women topic here.
I figured.
If there's one thing if there was one thing you didn't have to do, like a honeydew,
like a chore.
Okay, like a chore. There's one thing you didn't have to do ever again, but you had to give up half your paycheck for her.
Oh.
What would it be?
Oh. If I had to pick one, I don't mind doing the dishes because we have a dishwasher. I don't mind mowing because it's mowing. And I wouldn't want her to do that anyway.
I think I know what you're going to say, but continue. And I might have the exact same answer.
It's not the trash. The trash is easy.
Yeah.
It's got to be either sweeping or mopping or dusting. One of those three.
Okay, so, okay.
Which we don't really dust. I mean, we clean, but we don't. Not like your wife, my sister. We're not OCD like that. Where it's got to be almost every other fucking day. Savannah wants me to sweep and mop every other day because of the dog hair.
Now, my answer's laundry. However, I'm going to kind of...
I forgot about laundry.
Explain, yeah. I fucking can't stand doing laundry.
I don't mind doing my own laundry, but anyway.
I don't mind washing laundry, like putting clothes in the washer, waiting, putting them in the dryer, and be done.
Mm-hmm.
Folding, putting up clothes,
all that bullshit.
All that, I hate it. I can't stand it.
I don't fucking do that.
But see, here's the thing that drives me nuts. Is I can make my laundry basket, which it's a standard size laundry basket. It's not huge. It's not a small one, but it's a standard size laundry basket.
Right.
I can fill up my laundry basket in 2 weeks.
Are you doing the one wear, still reusable wear kind of thing? Where like if you wear it one day and it's not that dirty, you go back.
The only clothes I don't rewear more than once is underwear and socks.
Yeah.
Everything else I'll wear multiple times. Unless I get them really dirty or something happens on that one wear. As far as like outer clothing.
An accidental discharge. From the back door.
Runs in the family.
Yeah. Tied it in all together.
Yeah. The rug didn't tie the room together on that one. Yeah, so I can go 2 weeks without having to do my laundry.
Right.
Mainly because, if I'm not wearing my work clothes, first off, my work clothes I wear more than once.
Right.
Unless, same thing.
Mm-hmm. But
if I'm not wearing my work clothes, I'm wearing lazy clothes. Gym shorts and a t-shirt.
Right.
Around the house. And I'll rewear them 2 or 3, 4 times before I'm like, okay, it's done.
Well, especially if you don't go anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I don't.
Hell, I wear the same shorts for 3 days.
Your sister will wash. First off, she only wears a pair of jeans one time.
Yeah, I remember we talked about this, yeah.
Yeah, one time. Oh, yeah, we have talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is kind of monotonous. But she'll wear it one time, and I tell her all the time, like, you do realize jeans are meant to be worn multiple times before you wash them. Because if you keep washing them, the more you wash them, the more they wear out.
Mm-hmm.
Jeans, cotton gets brittle the more you wash it.
Right.
And it drives me insane that she will sit there and wear one pair of jeans. She won't go anywhere. She won't do anything, but she'll wear them and then put them in the fucking hamper and then go wash them. She will no. She washes her clothes and the kids' clothes every week. Once a week, and it's loads of clothes.
Yeah.
Loads of clothes. I guarantee you, she probably. We buy those pods, detergent pods. She'll probably go through 3 or 4 a week. Yeah.
A week?
A week.
Jesus.
Yes.
Hell, we don't buy the pods, but her and I both probably wash ours a week and a half, 2 weeks out.
Yeah, again, I can go 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And wash one load. But she won't let me wash the laundry because I just put all the clothes all together. And she's like, "Oh no, you got to separate them."
Oh god, she's one of those.
Oh yeah, you got to separate the colors and the whites and the blah 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 blah. I'm like, that was like
eons ago,
decades ago when you had to do that
because all the dyes and shit.
Yes, all the dyes and stuff.
Now they figured it out.
Yeah, now you don't have to do that.
Yeah, shit doesn't turn pink, and I thought that was only if you use like bleach.
If you use, the only time you need to separate clothes is when you're doing bleach, and you only use it on whites.
Yeah, I don't even bleach the whites.
Yeah, I haven't bleached anything in a long time. I probably need to. My undershirts are
not white, off white.
No, they're white. It's just the places where I sweat are not so white.
Yeah.
The pits and the and the lower back,
the under boobs.
No, I don't really sweat there too bad.
Yeah, I don't sweat there either.
But no, mainly the pits. And it's weird. I don't know. I wear antiperspirant and deodorant.
Yeah.
I don't wear just deodorant. I have to wear antiperspirant and deodorant. So I don't sweat. But I still sweat. Because I'm a sweater. I sweat all the time.
That's why we like cool weather.
Again, fat. Yeah, that's why we like cold weather.
I love cold weather. That's why when it was like 50 outside.
Oh, man, it's great.
Oh, yeah. I walked outside and I was like, oh, this feels awesome.
Oh, yeah, the cold front that moved in, and it brought some rain with it. Oh, man, we needed it bad. It hasn't rained in, almost 2 months. It's been a while since it's rained.
It's been a while. I don't know if it's been 2 months.
It's been at least a month.
It's been at least a month, yeah.
Since it's rained.
I would agree. Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I'm like you. Fat equals I don't like to be sweaty.
Cold weather is my friend.
What are you up to now? Because I'll be honest with you, I weighed the other day, and I've been tinkering between 295 and 300 for the last 2 weeks.
Last time I weighed, I was 293.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's because I'm short, so it looks worse. Yeah.
I am taller than you.
When you compact shit, things go out.
Yeah.
They don't go up. They go out. So, I need to get back on fucking keto.
I'm tired of keto. I got on that keto thing, man, and it's number one, it's hard to stay on it because you want the bad shit so bad, and if you get off of it just once, you're screwed. You got to start all over again.
That's the thing. Other diets I've tried don't work. And it's probably just because I don't stick to them as strict as I should. But keto is the one diet I've actually tried and actually seen great results. I used to be over 300. And that 1 month in January, not that long ago, I lost 30 pounds in a month.
Yeah.
I mean, I was down to 270, 280. I was fitting in clothes from, high school and college, shirts I hadn't worn in forever. But like you said, I was like, one weekend, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to cheat this whole weekend. Worst decision ever.
Yeah, then you fell off the wagon, and now you're like, I don't want to go back on the diet.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. I hate to love it because I know it works. But at the same time, it is monotonous eating the fucking same thing over and over and over again. And you're trying to find shit that you want to eat, but then it's a pain in the ass to go through all the steps to fucking make it just to make it keto. Like the cheese thing. You got to buy parchment paper to make those cheese crisps.
Oh, yeah.
You got to buy the parchment paper. You got to, it's just in the meal prepping versus, just getting shit you can get from the store. If they had a keto store or like keto options that were actually keto instead of just claiming they're fucking keto, it'd be a lot easier because then I could just buy frozen keto fucking meals and do that.
Well, they sell keto bread.
Yeah.
And we bought some, and it's really not that bad. It's just extremely dense.
Yeah.
You have to, whenever you eat, like, it's sandwich bread. So whenever you eat it, if you want to eat it how it is, it's fine. It's just, it's dense.
Yeah.
It's a lot more dense than regular bread. But if to soften it up, just throw it in the microwave for 10 or 15 seconds and it'll help soften it up.
Right.
But they do make a keto bread.
Well, hell, not only that, it's kind of like anytime you want to eat healthy, it is way more fucking expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Like the almond flour, instead of just getting regular flour. You know, regular flour is like, what, $3 or $4 a bag? Almond flour is like $9 or $10 for the same amount.
If you eat avocados, especially out of season, good luck. They're like $1.50 a piece.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So that was another reason, too, is that it was costing an arm and leg to eat keto. That's why I'd only eat hamburger meat, which is bad because, you know, all that shit, and it's not good for your arteries. But that was the cheapest thing. That was the fastest thing to make. That was the easiest thing to make.
Yeah.
And when you eat that day in and day out, and you're just kind of like, bleh.
The only thing that I thoroughly enjoyed about keto, besides avocados, because I love avocados and you don't.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise.
The Duke's mayonnaise?
So I'm a Hellman's guy, but you had me try that Duke's. Duke's is good.
I like Duke's more than Hellman's, to be honest.
Hellman's is good. Duke's is a little saltier.
Yeah, but Duke's doesn't have that hint of sugar. That's that's another thing too, is when you actually look at the nutrition fucking labels on shit, they're like, oh yeah, it's got 0 sugar, and then you look in the ingredients, it's like sugar is right there, and you're like, someone's lying here. Yeah.
One of these things just doesn't belong here.
And Duke's, I was thoroughly surprised by Duke's when I first tried it. That was one I found on Reddit because I was looking for a mayonnaise alternative for keto. And Reddit put me on that.
Mayonnaise. Not Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip is not mayonnaise.
Miracle Whip is salad dressing.
Yes. It even says it on the bottle or on the label. Salad dressing. And that's even way worse for you than mayonnaise. Well, mayonnaise isn't really that bad for you because it's got fat in it and it's not supposed to have any sugar in it. But salad dressing or Miracle Whip, it's sugar.
Yeah.
There's no egg in it's Miracle Whip.
Yeah, Kraft and all that is
garbage.
Just horrible.
But mayonnaise and cheese. That's the two things that I thoroughly enjoyed about doing the keto diet is you could have pretty much as you fucking wanted.
Agreed.
But you can't have anything white aside from mayonnaise. Pastas, breads, anything like that. Now, they did say, you know, you can have olive oil and all that shit. Coconut oil. And speaking of coconut oil, I bought a big-ass jar at Sam's Club of the... it's coconut oil, but it's the paste. It's not actual, like, liquid coconut oil.
Right.
I haven't even opened it yet. And it's a huge-ass jar of it, and it's just sitting in my pantry right now.
Sorry,
but
checking our Twitch to make sure everything was working. Go ahead.
Okay. I got a diet for you that you will thoroughly enjoy, and you don't have to come up with crazy foods to eat.
Yeah.
And back in 2012, I was on this diet, and it was a diet I made up. And I lost 70 pounds from January to November.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So roughly a little less than 7 pounds a month. About 6 pounds a month. The problem is you have to have a whole bunch of self-restraint.
That is very minimal in my department.
Right, I know. But the payoff is great.
Stockpile's low in that area.
You can eat whatever the hell you want.
But you have to eat it.
You have to eat a small portion. So, like, if you want a hamburger,
you eat like half. Just
eat the hamburger.
Well,
don't get fries. Don't get a soda. Nothing. Just the hamburger.
Are you cutting out the bread too?
No.
Oh.
No. Eat what you want.
Yeah.
If you're going to eat pizza, have one slice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you know what? I'm telling you. I ate what the hell I wanted. When I wanted. Or not when I wanted. Only eat when you're hungry. And just drop your portions down. That's it. That's all you got to do. And I was taking some supplements, nothing major, just over-the-counter stuff. I didn't go to, like, GNC and bought expensive shit. It was just, like, different vitamins and stuff. And it helped me lose the weight. I lost 70 pounds in 11 months.
Well, it's probably what it did is, how many times were you eating a day?
I can't remember. I think it was just twice. Just twice a day.
Well, number one, your caloric intake was way down.
It was way down.
Yeah.
I wasn't starving myself because I was eating. I was just eating a hell of a lot less. And I wasn't drinking sodas.
Yeah.
I was just drinking water.
That's another thing. I think it's because of the soda.
Sugar's your worst enemy.
Yeah, because it holds on to the fat.
Right.
But no, where I was going with it, if you were eating like multiple times a day, you're probably speeding up your metabolism. That's where I was going with that.
Just twice a day. And it was only when you were hungry, like you had that urge, like, man, I'm hungry, I could eat something.
Yeah.
Just eat a small portion, and that was it. Don't eat anything extra. Just eat enough to satisfy that hunger craving and then be done. Again, the first like month sucks ass because you're like you're technically starving yourself because you're cutting way back on how much you're eating.
Yeah.
But once your body adjusts to the amount you're bringing in, then it gets easier from there because once you start eating again and your body adjusts to it, like that one hamburger, you're full.
Yeah. Well, that's what I did. That's what I did with keto. Was I not only would I do the keto, I do the intermittent fasting.
See, I tried that intermittent fasting. It didn't work for me.
See, that works really. Both of those together work really freaking well because whenever you're going, 16-8, which is what most people normally do anyway.
Yeah.
But when I'd go to work, I'd only eat at the time I'm at work.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't do it exactly the same hours. I'd probably started at 6. So that way, if I wanted to come home and eat until like 2 in the morning or something like that, I could do that.
Right.
And I got my stomach down to the point where, I would eat, half a cup of hamburger and I'd be full.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I need to do the same thing. Basically, what you did was just like a simplified keto, not necessarily keto because you eat shit that wasn't on keto, but...
Yeah, no, I would eat whatever I wanted, no matter how bad it was for me. Except, like, I wouldn't just sit there and gorge myself on candy and shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, hamburgers, pastas, the bad stuff you're not supposed to eat because it's bad for you or makes you gain weight. But I would just cut the portions way the fuck down. Yeah. Like half of what I would normally eat. Sometimes less than that. You can start yourself off small or, whatever. Like, okay, instead of getting 2 servings of hamburger helper or whatever, this is just an example. Yeah. Instead of getting my normal 2 servings that I would normally get, I'm just going to have 1 serving.
Yeah.
And then go with that for a little while. And then when your body adjusts to that, just shrink that down a little bit. Not like half of that serving, but, and that's how I did it. And again, that first month sucks bad. But in the long run, man, I was shedding weight. I was happy because I was still eating what I wanted to eat, hamburgers and pizza and tacos and whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't sitting there going, man, I really don't want to have to eat this salad because I really want a hamburger right now or whatever. No, screw it. That's when I started that diet. I said, you know what? I'm going to try this, see how it works. And that first month when I lost initially like 4 or 5 pounds, I was like, okay, well, something's working. I'm going to keep going. And that's what I did. I just stuck with it. And then unfortunately I got diverticulitis. That was when I first got diagnosed with diverticulitis.
Yeah.
And I was put in the hospital. And then when I got out, I don't know what happened, and I got off the diet.
Yeah.
And I started gaining it back. But I got down, no bullshit, I got down to 205.
Jesus.
At the end of 2012. And then I got diverticulitis, got real sick, and then back up. Here I am. Almost 300 pounds.
See, I didn't mind, there was a time when I didn't mind, the food I would eat on keto because, I could still eat chicken wings. And I love chicken wings.
There's only so much freaking chicken you can eat before you're like, I want something else.
And, the big thing that would always pull me off was, pizza. I love fucking pizza. I got pizza in the damn fridge right now because that's what I had for dinner tonight.
Fries.
French fries was one because it's not necessary. There's one place that if we go to that I'll have to have French fries, and it's McDonald's or Chick-fil-A.
You and your sister are the same.
Well, it's because that's another thing that runs in the fucking family. If we have an issue that we can't fix, McDonald's French fries will fix it.
Albeit depression or constipation.
It's like Drano for our fucking system.
Exactly. That's why she eats it.
I know. That's why she eats it.
Ever so often, she's like, I need to eat McDonald's. Yeah. And I'm like, what? She goes, I got to poop. I need to eat McDonald's fries. It makes me poop. I'm like, oh, my God.
And I knew you'd figure that out eventually. If she texts you and says, I need you to bring home McDonald's, she is stopped up and she needs help.
Yeah.
Because that's what we'd always do in our family.
Excuse me.
Is
speaking of backed up,
apparently. No, that's what we'd always do, and I think we get it from Mom, to be honest, because Mom was the same way, and we, I'd be like, man, I've been having issues, and Mom would go, you need McDonald's fries, and I'm like, yeah, kind of, and I'd get McDonald's fries, and it would fix it. It would fix it.
I think we just found a new slogan for you there, McDonald's. Come to McDonald's.
It'll fix you.
Yeah. It'll fix you. Fix you right up. Get a free roll of toilet paper with every order of fries.
Gentlemen, how are we doing? What's up? BDI.
Oh, that's
Australian.
The Aussie.
The man from the land down under.
It is. Welcome, sir.
The Aussie has entered.
The New Zealander has entered.
We were actually just talking about you before the show because he was trying to look for your Snapchat to add you.
I sent him that picture I took, the selfie I took of us.
Okay.
Was
for
him.
It's daytime for him now, isn't it?
It's nighttime. I think it's
nighttime.
Daytime. 19 hours. So it's 2100. So it's 9 o'clock there. 9 o'clock p.m.
Hopefully, since we're doing our stream on Restream here and we're going to Twitch, I'm hoping it's not too much of a difference in lag time. Otherwise, I'm just going to switch it back to Twitch if I can't get the fucking YouTube thing to work. Don't you fucking start with the New Zealand shit. That's funny. 6 p.m. close.
6 p.m. close. Oh, yeah. That's okay, so he's 14 hours.
He's getting close to night time.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, my math is off. 16 hours.
Ooh, I need to change that chat.
Yeah, I sent you a friend request on Snapchat. Like, now what time? Or how long have we been on?
Hour and 14.
Okay, so yeah, about an hour ago, I sent you a friend request on Snapchat.
Which I don't understand. Down there it says an hour 14, but up there it says an hour 55. Whatever.
Where?
No idea. Anyway.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Who knows? Who cares? It's there.
Yeah. I strongly recommend doing that. Just try it out just for a couple months. Again.
Hold on. Checking it now.
Okay. Again, just try it out for a couple months. That way you don't have to torture yourself eating the same crap over and over and over again on keto.
Well, it is going to be one of those things that I'll probably end up, going through a cookbook or just eventually getting to the point, because they have a whole bunch of stuff that you can make.
Yeah, there you go. He just sent me a friend request back. I got it, buddy.
And, it wasn't so much that I didn't know all of the options I could make. It was just I found what was the easiest and the quickest and just stayed with that. And that was the monotonous thing on it.
Right.
Like,
well, and again, if you're serious and interested in doing this diet that I'm talking about, I will
done.
Uh-oh.
G'day.
That's great.
Jason, welcome back to the show, partner. We appreciate you coming and joining us. We appreciate the support.
I always love Australian accents.
Oh, man. Aussies are awesome.
Much better. Yeah.
Aussies and British people.
Oh, yeah. But British drop the T's and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking love that. That's fucking great.
If you're serious about doing this diet I'm talking about, I will give you a list of the vitamins and supplements I was using that helped a whole bunch, and they're inexpensive. I think you can get a month's supply of all of them for like $15.
Had to send a voice message.
Yeah, you're on the show. I played it on my phone. I don't know if it picked it up or not on my microphone, but
like I said, I don't know if there's a delay. I'll have to look.
Yeah,
later when
I'm sure there's a delay.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of a delay because he's clear across the other side of the world, but
it should be live for the same time live for him as it is here. But
but big thing is this:
the soda.
Got to get rid of the soda.
Yeah,
and honestly, it's really not hard. I've gone.
Always be here when I know you like.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Getting rid of this is not that hard. I went 5 years without drinking soda.
It's always hardest in the beginning, getting rid of it, because I'll go, 2 weeks, and I'll be like, man, I really want a soda and all that other stuff. But then after a month, if I've been off it, I'm just like, I'm used to water, and I actually prefer drinking water.
Well, I'm telling you, remember the last episode we were talking about the Topo Chico?
Yeah, the black cherry. I still need
the black cherry thing.
Yeah,
telling you.
Is it like dead on?
It's not dead on, but it's close.
It's close.
It's close.
Yeah.
And that Mio energy stuff, it's 0 calorie, 0 sugar. So
get it.
Yeah, you'll definitely have to try it out. Oh, he sent me another message. I wonder if it's a. That's another voice.
G'day, gentlemen.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, I did pick it up. Okay.
Fucking Kiwi. Come on, man. Yeah, you got about a minute delay on the Twitch stream, but that could be because I'm upside down in the world, I don't know.
See?
Okay, so there's a minute delay. It may be the restream thing. I may just have to send it back to Twitch.
Yeah. It's not that big of a deal.
I can't give up the Dr. Pepper and the Twinkies. I can't do it. The Twinkies.
Twinkies, the yellow delicious bastards.
Oh yeah, don't leave here without taking Double Tap with you. Zombieland Double Tap.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. You definitely need to take that with you and watch it.
We seriously, you said you have Amazon Prime?
Hmm?
We seriously, after the show, probably need to watch Borat.
I could put it on there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you can watch it.
And I've got the app straight on the smart TV, so it'll be 4K. Okay.
It's you gotta watch it. It's funny. It's worth watching.
Jesus. Wah wah wee wah.
Wah wah wee wah.
What are we doing for Halloween?
Working.
Yeah, both of us.
Both of us. We're both working.
Unfortunately. I had plans for Halloween after work, but since my shift got switched, now I have to work during Halloween. Pissed me off.
The fuck was that?
That was a mouse.
Oh, the hamster?
No,
Or is it a mouse?
It's a mouse.
She has a mouse? I thought it was a hamster.
No, it's a mouse. It's one of those mice that you feed to snakes.
Little white ones?
Yep. Yeah.
Little house mouse?
Yeah.
House mouse?
House mouse.
Field mouse?
They're hard to find. The mice, yes.
Yeah. All of a sudden I hear the wheel spinning. I'm like, what the? Thought it was Freddy scratching his claws on the window. Halloween time.
He's welcome in my house.
He is?
Not Jason, though. The new Borat or old? The new one.
The new one. Yeah, it came out yesterday on
yeah.
Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Yes. Funny. Again, the conversation we had earlier before you got on, yeah, it's not as funny as the first one, but it's still funny. Quite a bit funnier. Ooh, ow. Oh. So I don't know. Other fat people out there that are listening and watching, I'm wondering, ooh, you ever have like, and I'm not going to say abs because I don't have abs. I have fat rolls. But you ever sometimes like get a cramp in your fat roll of your stomach? And you're just like, ow!
Sometimes, yeah. But that's when I'm laying down or something.
Sometimes when I'm like stretching a certain way or leaning a certain way, like if I have to, the worst is when I'm in the car and I drop something and I'm reaching in between my legs to pick it up off the floorboard.
Yeah.
I'll come up and right here, oh my God, feels like I got stabbed because my fat roll got stretched out in a certain way and it feels like I almost broke a rib.
I wish it was as big as here as it is in the USA. It's barely over here. Haven't seen it yet. Gonna have to break out the mankini.
Yeah. No, it's the maskini. oh, yeah, mankini, yeah. Yeah, he came out with a new one. It's called the maskini. It's a Corona mask that he turned into a mankini.
I'm not surprised that Halloween's not a big deal over there like it is here though, because I feel like that's more of a.
There's a lot of holidays that we celebrate that are not big everywhere else.
Yeah, that have kind of gained notoriety just because of people that come here and say, "Oh, they do this," but I think it all stems from. Isn't that what the movie? I know it's a kids movie, but isn't that what the movie Coco's about? Day of the Dead.
Day of Soldado.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, the Day of the Dead.
Well, that'd be Dia de Loso.
They'd visit their ancestors and all that other stuff.
I think it's Dia de Loso.
And I'm thinking that's what it was for Halloween. That's probably why it's a big thing over here, is because of the fact we're so closely tied with Mexico and all that.
Well, from what I've been told, Cinco de Mayo is not even really a Mexican holiday. That's just a holiday we celebrate.
Yeah, because it's
Mexican independence. No. Yes.
Yeah.
Mexican independence from. Don't catch me lying. I'm horrible with that history.
I thought Cinco de Mayo was our I'm
going to sound like a moron. I'm going to have to look it up.
Yeah.
But again, from what I heard, in actual Mexico, they don't have a.
I think that was
Cinco de Mayo.
I think that was like a U.S. marketing thing. They were like, we don't really have any holidays in between this time, and they're like, we need something.
Yeah,
and that's what they came up with.
Yeah, these are all national holidays.
Yeah,
for the United States.
Most people call it Cinco de Drinko now.
Cinco de Drinko.
That's what I used to call it in college. Yeah. Cinco de Drinko.
Cinco de Drinko.
Yeah.
The day you have to drink.
Pretty much.
Corona or Dos Equis.
Yep.
Or tequila.
Which is a normal day for me.
Yeah. All right, keep going. I got to use the little boy's wee-wee room.
Probably, that might want to rephrase it. Phrasing. Oh, man. You know, I still haven't watched AFL like you said we should. I need to watch that. So what holidays do we have that you have over there? Because I want to know. I want to know what we have that is a big deal just as much as it is for y'all. If anything. Because I'm interested. Because obviously you don't have our Independence Day. That's a given. Obviously y'all have Christmas, or y'all might have it something different. Y'all won't have Thanksgiving. Or do y'all? Siri, what is? Yeah. We should have just done that. I think there is a super delay and stuff. It's probably because of the settings I've changed. That's every day in Australia. Cinco de Drinko, yeah. Oh. Maybe if I do this, it'll pull it up faster.
Okay.
No, I was trying to see trying to eliminate the holidays we had that he has over there as well. Because obviously Thanksgiving's out. Thanksgiving's an American holiday. But I wonder if the rest of the world still celebrates that, even if...
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. I knew everybody celebrated Christmas.
New Year's.
New Year's. Except for China. China has their New Year's different. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But what else? Valentine's Day is probably a universal, all around the world thing.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Most everything else is American holidays.
What is January 25th? See, now I'm curious.
Well, it's probably he's comparing it to July 4th, so he probably has some sort of Australian independence from Britain.
I didn't think about that. Did not.
Because you do realize that Australia was originally British owned.
Yeah. Aren't we fucking all? Besides Mexico. Shit, I've been wondering about that one.
Australia was originally a prison island.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving is an American holiday.
Wasn't India at one point a British prison island as well?
Mm-hmm. No. At prison island, India's not an island.
Not island, but a prison area.
Mm-hmm.
They send everybody.
I know it's a famous trade route.
Well, yeah, obviously. He says he's got to send you a pic.
Gotta send me a pic. Hopefully it's clean. Oh, that's his rum in a can.
Gah! I knew that was coming up.
Rum in a can. Bunda. Established. I can't read the date.
Wonder how much it would cost to get some of that shit sent over here, shipped to us.
Oh, it's rum and cola. That's cool. Disclosure.
So it's kind of similar to Jack and Coke mixed in a bottle. Ours is just in a bottle. The pre-mixed stuff. I've never seen the rum in a can, though.
That's pretty cool. All right, you got to do it. He's got to send us a picture of the Vegemite.
I've never seen Vegemite.
It's just
I know it's just a tube. Yeah,
yeah. It's like
just a tube paste,
it looks like toothpaste tube. But I'm curious to know what kind of Vegemite he eats. She just smiled and made me a Vegemite sandwich. She said, "You come from the land down under."
Like I said, you start singing all those songs, and it's just gonna go away.
Men at work, man. Men at work.
Ooh. Let's not drop the expensive headsets.
Yeah, no, that'd be a bad idea.
I need those headset hangers. Because I've got...
Why don't you just put them on your shelf right here?
3 or 4.
Just put them on the shelf. There you go.
Not the razors. The razors stay put. These things are nice.
So what are you going to do with those?
I use those still.
Oh. Like pillows on your ears.
They are. It's like memory foam. Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
Welcome. Come on in. That's another one I need to watch again. That's another one I won't ever get tired of. Established 1886. Nice. So while we were fighting Civil War, Australia was like, let's put rum in a fucking can.
Yeah. It's like somebody posted a picture of A1 sauce.
Oh yeah.
And it was established right during the Civil War, and they were like, going to shit. Somebody just all of a sudden was like, hey, what sounds good right about now? A steak sauce.
My friend's getting shot and I want sauce on a steak.
Yeah. People are dying for slavery, and some dude comes out and says,
This
hey,
steak is dry.
You know what sounds good right about now is a steak sauce.
Probably the same people that put cocaine in fucking Coke.
Yeah. Oh, man. MLB, Dodgers and Rays. World Series. You know where the World Series is at?
Where?
It's in Arlington.
The first time it's been in Texas in I don't know how long.
Ever.
Yeah.
Well, no. Except when the Rangers were in the World Series. But I'm saying, like,
Well, Astros.
they said this is the first time they've ever had an assigned place for the World Series since the World War II era.
Whoa.
Yeah, because that's why they have the All-Star game. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So American League versus National League, whoever wins the World Series, or not the World Series, the All-Star game gets home field advantage during the World Series.
Right.
So, yeah, they haven't had an actual assigned place for the World Series that, neither team gets to have home field advantage.
So why did they pick Arlington?
Yeah, just new stadium, new field. It's a dome. Corona. I don't know.
Bubble.
Yeah, I'm not.
Bubble.
I'm not. I would say Bud Selig. He's not the commissioner anymore. I can't remember who the baseball commissioner is.
I saw him on TV the other day, but I can't remember his name.
All right, he sent me a pic. Let's see if it's the Vegemite. It is. That's the exact same Vegemite I had.
That's the one I've seen.
It's Kraft.
Yeah. Vegemite.
Kraft Vegemite. B vitamins for vitality.
Now here's a tricky one. Take a picture of one of them giant ass spiders.
Oh, you talking about the camel spider?
Fuck, those things are huge.
Yeah.
If I saw one of those, it would be getting a 12 gauge slug right through the fucking center.
B vitamins for vitality. Ugh.
Oh, that's another thing. Did you watch the Jim Gaffigan special?
No, I have not.
So apparently what he's doing is he's going to all these countries and he's doing comedy shows while he tours these countries. And one he did was in Canada.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, I was not prepared to see a moose. He said, I don't know what I thought about mooses, but he says my knowledge was wrong, and I found out how wrong I was as soon as I saw a moose. And I started thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, because I always think moose are the size of horse.
No, moose are
Huge.
tall as shit.
Yeah, they're like the AT-ATs from fucking Star
Yeah, no,
Wars.
they're tall as hell.
Yeah, they're fucking huge. So that I want to see a moose now. Because I want to be proved wrong. Because he said as soon as he saw one, he was like, yeah, I'm totally fucking wrong.
Well, there's a moose head hanging up in Cabela's, right?
Yeah, one that your uncle did.
Yeah.
And it's like, what, the second largest?
No, it's like the number 5 or 6 largest Yukon moose ever on record or something like that. I don't know.
And that...
It's huge. That's all I know.
The antler span was, what, 86 inches? Something like that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, he got it. Again, that's probably the delay.
That is the delay. He says like a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, he sent me another pic. Oh, that's what it looks like.
Okay, that kind of looks like Nutella.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Nutella.
That's kind of weird.
It does not taste anything like Nutella. I'll definitely vouch for that. I've had it. It nowhere near tastes like Nutella.
I'd probably go into it thinking it's Nutella, and then I'd take a bite and be like, this isn't McDonald's.
That's McDonald's. Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's another thing. I want to know what's on their McDonald's menu over there. Because obviously it's totally fucking different.
Probably Roo burgers.
Roo burgers.
Yeah, kangaroo.
Probably they fried up that bastard that probably tried to fight someone in a field.
Yes, I got the second pick. It's a Vegemite. Wow, he's got a big time delay.
Yeah. It may just be this multi-streaming thing. I'll just take it off and put it back on Twitch.
Well, I do know one thing. I had McDonald's in Hawaii, and their like staple was Spam. Yeah, so like if you order like the Big Country breakfast, they'd give you eggs and pancakes and Spam, not bacon. Spam is a huge thing over in Hawaii.
I wonder why.
Because it's canned.
It's easier.
It doesn't.
It's easier to get over.
I guess.
They didn't have a Royale with cheese.
A Royale with cheese.
Can I have some of your tasty beverage to wash down this delicious Kahuna burger?
Say what again? I dare you.
You know, when I found out more about that movie, as far as Marcellus Wallace's soul in that briefcase.
Allegedly.
Well, did you look at the numbers he entered when he opened that box?
It's 666.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I started seeing all the connected dots, I was like, oh, this movie makes a shit ton more sense now.
Mm-hmm. Such a good movie.
Because I don't...
I need to watch it again. It's been a while.
Same. But I'm wondering, are Vincent and what was Samuel L. Jackson's name in that movie? Shit.
Well, you had Vincent Vega, who was Travolta.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you knew this. We might have talked about this before. Mr. Blonde is Vincent Vega's brother.
Really?
Yeah, not in real life, character.
In the to tie in the movies there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's odd. But what was his name?
Give me a minute, I'll look it up.
Vulgar language warning. You can fuck right off with that stupid fucking huntsman shit. I see one of them bastards. I'm not afraid to get 12 gauge out and blow the fucker apart.
Oh, jeez.
He says you need a light spread for the Vegemite.
A light spread?
A light spread.
Okay, here we go.
So obviously he doesn't want to hunt down a camel spider.
Obviously not.
I've seen pictures of those bastards.
Pulp Fiction.
I can't believe I can't remember his name. But anyway, where I was going with this.
I'm going to feel dumb as soon as I see it.
Probably. And I'm probably going to be right there with you. And be careful that I didn't miss it. We don't care. We'll put it on here.
Okay, now I don't feel dumb because I would have never guessed it. Jules Winfield.
I don't think he ever said his name in the movie.
He might not have. I don't remember. Again, it's been a while since
Because I log out to send a message, so it's going to make it longer. Ah, gotcha. That's why there's a little bit more of a delay. It's because he has to log out. I guess he's watching it on his phone. So go to Snapchat, send the message, and then come back on. Gotcha. Makes sense. Anyway, were they guardian angels or were they working for the devil?
That leaves the mind wander.
That's what I've always wondered. If they were guardian angels of that soul or if they were working for the devil to retrieve the soul. He says we have the Makonga burger and the McEmu burger.
McEmu?
McEmu.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, McEmu. Which over here, emu burger is like more of a rare thing. I guess over there it's not. So
Emus are indigenous to Australia.
Right. But what about cows? Obviously they have cows. Everybody has cows. They just don't use cows over there. I wonder if it's like the India thing. Because India, you slaughter a cow and you've killed their deity.
It's not their deity. They just
It's
their religion. Is
I'm not saying you killed their.
They eat more pork than anything.
He said the audio message was for me. I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I always wondered about that movie. That's the one thing that I've always gone back and forth on.
Well, that's why you got to watch it again
to pick up on the shit you miss.
You got to watch. Sometimes you just got to watch a movie over and over again just to get the key details and the small things you might have missed in the past. Or like me, you watched a movie when you were younger and didn't understand it as well until you watched it as an adult, and then you understood it a lot better.
That's been happening a lot more. There's been a lot of movies that I was like, man, I haven't watched this since I was a kid, and I'd watch it and I go, oh, that's what this movie is about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the last movie that I watched that I had to watch several times to get, and I'm sure several people that are on the same page as me, was Inception.
Inception, was a once or twice movie that I watched, and I was kind of like, okay, yeah. But Interstellar was another one. just because I like Interstellar, but Interstellar I watched more than once just because the ending was kind of like, does it really fit? Did you ever watch Interstellar?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The end.
Yeah, where he goes into a black hole and goes into another dimension.
Yeah, and then it ties it on all the timelines and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Said yes, sir, on my phone. That makes sense.
Yeah, that movie was kind of sad.
Yeah, but it was still good.
Well, yeah, no, it was good.
And that was another one that the reviews on it were not so bueno, but I liked it. It was one of those ones I didn't agree with the critics on.
I thought it was crazy when they go on that planet and they're like, yeah, every hour is like 7 years.
Yeah. And then they go back to the ship and that guy's
He's like,
aged 50. Yeah.
And I was like, how is that possible?
I don't know, to be honest. Because wouldn't it be, if that guy was in orbit, wouldn't he be a part of that time zone and that planet?
Not necessarily.
I don't know. Physics. Don't understand. I'm not Stephen Hawking.
Not necessarily, because International Space Station. What time is it on the International Space Station?
I don't know. Well, I don't think there is a time.
Exactly.
It's probably the time they left whenever they left here. They probably kept that same time.
Unless they just agree that the Greenwich Mountain Time, which is Greenwich, England, is 0 hour, because that's a 0 hour here. That's the time they go off of.
No, we don't have them. I'm throwing a joke. We have beef or chicken. He got me on that one. See, that's what I figured. I was like, they wouldn't make it that much different. They might call it something different.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool to have a McKango or McEmu burger, though.
What is a McKango burger? A kangaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a Roo burger.
That's what I said. A Roo burger.
Roo burger.
Roo. I've never had Roo.
Have people actually eaten kangaroo?
Huh?
Do people actually eat kangaroos?
That's what he's talking about.
I know that. Obviously, he's joking here. But I've never seen anybody eat a kangaroo. Or I've never seen it on a menu. Obviously not here.
Because a kangaroo here is going to be in a zoo most of the time.
Yeah.
I've never known anybody to have a kangaroo as a pet.
Mike Tyson. Sparring partner.
Sparring partner. All right, Roo. Let's do this.
Try not to beat me up this time, please.
You son of a bitch.
How do you think you got so fast?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I could see that shit, too. Honestly, I could see it happening. Jacked up fucking kangaroo. Mike Tyson's just sitting in the fucking ring, just bouncing off a kangaroo.
Santa Claus.
This motherfucker hits hard. This guy's quick.
He the wheel champ.
Oh, shit.
Well, you want to take a break real quick?
Sure, we'll take a break.
All right. Stick around, Jason. We'll be right back. Good evening. Welcome back. Insanitarium Show Episode 5. The return to fatness. Well, I mean, we're fat. Both of us.
I just laugh every time I hear it.
What? Return to fatness?
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real.
Be real.
Be real. I'm not going to lie to our listeners and our watchers.
I should just start wearing my hat like this.
Yeah.
Looks like Leatherface. Anyway, go on.
During the short break we had, our friend Jason here sent us a audio clip saying that it is kangaroo that they eat, Roo burgers, and he says it tastes a lot like beef, but it's a little bit, he says it's a little bit tougher, and it's a little stringy compared to beef. But as far as like overall taste, it tastes like beef. And then emu says tastes like chicken. But kind of bringing back to The Matrix. You remember in the movie The Matrix? They're like, oh, you know, you ever wonder why everything tastes like chicken? Because we're like predisposed in our minds for everything to taste like one thing, and it tastes like chicken. It's kind of like eating frog legs. You ever had frog legs?
No, never had those.
They're delicious, but they taste like chicken.
I wonder if maybe we're living in a simulation.
Maybe.
Maybe it's an augmented reality.
Maybe.
Or just all figments of someone's imagination. Now we're going deep down the rabbit hole.
Way down. Follow the rabbit.
Yeah.
Just like Nemo. Neo did. Nemo.
Ay.
Anyways, I want to go to Australia.
I do too.
But I wouldn't want to go like the deep part of Australia where all the scary shit is.
The big giant fucking spiders.
Big giant spiders, big huge snakes and lions and tigers and bears. Maybe not bears, but lions and tigers.
I'd lose my shit if I saw one of them giant ass spiders. I'd run like a fucking little girl, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Oh, I would too.
Yeah.
And snakes.
Fuck that. Hell no.
Like bushmasters and
Yeah.
I don't know if they have indigo snakes. You ever seen an indigo snake? You know what an indigo snake is? It's a giant freaking snake, and all it does is eat other snakes. But the snake is huge, and it's dark blue in color. And all they eat's like rattlesnakes.
Well, that's not a bad snake. It eats other snakes.
Right. But we're already scared, or me at least.
Yeah,
I'm already scared of a rattlesnake.
You're indigo.
What do you think I'd do if I saw an indigo snake, something that eats rattlesnakes?
It'd be like Roadrunner. You'd be like, there'd be like a dust trail, and we'd no longer see you anymore.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, I'd hide in a hole.
Mm-hmm.
Never come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, Australia would be pretty cool, I think.
I don't want to go there, and then I want to go. I think this is working. Cool.
Cool.
I want to go to a Liverpool and Man U game.
That'd be cool.
That would, because those are
at Liverpool.
Those are the two biggest clubs
At Enfield.
Yeah,
That's where Liverpool plays.
that would be a crazy experience.
You'll never walk alone.
That would be the World Series or the Super Bowl here. I feel, in my opinion. So, there was a hair or something.
Oh. I'm like, what's flying above me? You're looking at me like something's above me. I'm like, what is it?
It's one of them giants.
What is it?
It came from no, because it's funny because you always see these memes about if 2020 couldn't get any worse or all this other shit. So fuck all lag time. Nice, very nice. No, but you see those memes where it's like if 2020 couldn't get any worse, and one the other day was apparently now those you remember those hairy caterpillars?
Yeah.
Which I saw a few outside this morning, whatever.
Yeah, don't let them touch you.
Yeah, apparently they're super fucking poisonous and will kill you now.
Nice.
Yeah. And then on top of that, Neil deGrasse Tyson said there's a meteor that's going to hit us one day before the fucking election. Yeah.
Yeah.
But somebody did say it was like 6 feet long, or it was a very small amount considering, if you're thinking Armageddon type meteor. But that it would just basically burn up in our atmosphere.
Yeah. But
But it's just kind of like, yeah, what's 2020 gonna throw at us now? Fucking murder hornets, wildfires, floods, all this type of shit.
Yeah.
Rapture type shit.
I don't know. Australia would be cool. I think New Zealand would be better.
You're going into dangerous territory now. He's gonna jump through the screen.
I heard New Zealand's better than Australia.
I feel like
I heard it from some guy that we know from Australia. I don't remember who it was.
What movie was that? It was Family Guy. Remember when they were doing the something dark side, and he'd go, Lois was just like, "You're just a no good nothing nerve herder," and she went, "You don't get to use that. Only we get to use that." That's what that means to them, nerve herder.
It's funny you brought that up because I heard an audio clip earlier today where she goes, Lois goes, "I love you," and then he goes, "Fuck off."
My favorite clip from Family Guy, and will always be my favorite clip from Family Guy, is the Albanian alarm clock.
No, Palestinian,
yeah.
Yeah. This thing's worse than my Palestinian alarm clock.
And it goes, Allahu Akbar, and he hits it, and it goes, and blows up the whole bedroom.
Awesome, but the only problem you have, though, is everything tries to kill you, even the females, just letting you know. You motherfuckers.
Obviously, that was directed at you. I didn't
Yeah.
shit.
No, I think he was talking about us wanting to go to the Liverpool Man U game.
Oh. I thought he was talking about the New Zealand.
No, he was.
But yeah, Liverpool, just because, mainly not because I know the soccer game would be intensely awesome. Sorry, football. But the fans got to be worse than Dallas Cowboy fans and all of them combined, because those are diehards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that is an old rivalry.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking like Yankees and Red Sox almost.
I'm thinking more like
Worse than Yankees and Red Sox.
I'm thinking more like Crips and Bloods. Like, that's how diehard. When anybody says something diehard to me, I immediately picture and compare it to Liverpool versus Man U. Immediately.
You all right there?
Yeah, I think I'm getting low on juice. Might have to refill it.
On the juice.
The hell is that? Oh, it must have been a pen mark. I had something in my hand and I was like, what the hell?
Send me another one. What did he say?
If you want to go see something cool, go see the AFL and the grand final, mate. There's going to be riots and people belting on, and it's a full-on shit show. But it's awesome.
I've been meaning to catch a live game of that AFL. Just because I want to see those fucking crazy-ass hits.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome that they have that. And like I said, I didn't even know that existed until he told us about it.
Yeah, that AFL stuff. Whew. I thought football was hard. It's getting now to where football, they don't.
He's becoming Nancy.
I mean, they got bigger balls than I do playing football. I'm not discounting that they're not tough guys. No, they're anybody that plays professional sports in general, but mainly football.
Yeah. Contact sport.
Yeah. I mean, they've got bigger cojones than I do. But I thought that was, the elite contact sport. Obviously, we were wrong.
Yeah. We were proved wrong.
We were proven way wrong.
Well, I knew rugby was a little more rough than that, because people come out with rugby with broken nose, broken arms, bones sticking out. Of course, that happens in football too. But looking at AFL, no fucks given.
Zero.
Just freaking heat missiles, body missiles, just...
Yeah.
Oh, I watched that and I was like, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. You'll get CTE in a matter of weeks.
Yeah. Troy Aikman would have been on his 20th concussion in a matter of 2 weeks.
Oh, there is no concussion protocol on AFL, I'm sure. I'm sure it's, you're done. You're not playing AFL ever again.
Pop a salt tablet and kick them back in.
Yeah. Smelling salts.
Yeah. Yep.
Get back in. Well, my arm's broke. Yeah, well, here's some cortisone. Get back in there. Go out there and be somebody.
Piece of wood and tape and then send them back out.
It.
Oh, shit.
I was going to say something and I forgot. Yeah, I hate that.
It's
It's old age.
yeah. I was going there. Brain wouldn't function for a second. Yeah, it's going up in age that it happens more.
Yeah.
I've started doing it where I'll walk in a room and I'll be like, what the fuck did I come in here for? And then walk out and then go do something else and like, that's what I fucking walked in there for. And then go back and do what I was going to do in the first place.
Well, it's just like me before I got here. I knew, we were at a friend's house tonight before I came over here.
Uh-huh.
And I was checking my pockets for my vape.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, I left it at their house. Damn it. And all the way here, I was like, man, I really hope Blackbeard's got another vape I can borrow during the show so I can have something. Because I knew if I didn't, I was like, I need nicotine.
Yeah, I got like 4 in there.
And then as soon as I get here, I'm like, oh, it's right there. Right there in my little hoodie pouch. My Roo pouch.
Oh, no, it happened to me last night on TikTok Live. I was like talking and doing something. And I was like, where the fuck is my phone? The whole time. I was like, where the fuck is my phone? So I start looking around and I look up and I'm like, oh, there's my phone.
Yeah.
Because you can't, I wish there was a way to do it on the computer where I could just use the webcam. That would be 10 times easier. But yeah, it was a dumb blonde well, shouldn't say dumb blonde. Sorry, blondes. Because I have blonde moments all the fucking time. But that was the worst one where I was just like, where the is my phone? And then I look up and my phone's literally the thing I'm streaming on. And I'm like, oh, whoops.
Oh. There it is.
Yeah.
Whenever you pass, if you get knocked down, or you see a bird Ronnie, they'll go point 2 fingers at him and go, can you see the fingers? 4, close enough, get in.
Third, his name is Ronnie. Well, tell Ronnie you got knocked the fuck out.
What's your name? Tony. Fuck you, Tony. What's your name? Ezekiel.
Fuck you, Ezekiel.
Fuck you, Ezekiel.
Ugh.
Coke Zero. Disclosure. Coke Zero is delish.
I need to get somebody to sponsor us so we can actually start plugging them on the show. Unless we've got my wife's.
Well, we got Armadillo Prince.
Yeah.
There you go. Armadillo Prince.
I submitted our t-shirt things to her. She said they'll work. So hopefully we'll have some merch.
The colors will work. Yeah, because we still owe Dylan and Casey shirts.
Yeah. AFL Grand Finals tomorrow night around this time. Your time or our time? Oh, obviously.
He said around this time.
So I'll be up.
I might be.
I
might be indisposed.
But I sent you a shirt design, didn't I? I have it right here. What I drew.
The new logo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I do. Show it.
We'll have those on t-shirts here soon. Trying to get the angle here.
Except, of course, it'll have some text on it.
Yeah.
Like Insanitarium Show.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I like it. Well, we might as well put in a plug for Armadillo Prince while we're here.
Again. Yeah.
Again.
Buy my wife's t-shirts so I can have some money. Video games are expensive.
Yeah.
And she needs things.
Streaming equipment's expensive. Armadillo Prints, your one-stop shop for t-shirt printing, custom t-shirts, hats, koozies, and decals. Fully custom, whatever you think you have that you might need for any kind of bachelor party, bachelorette party, birthday party, retirement party, company party, whatever. If you need any kind of a t-shirt or a decal or any kind of custom order, no job is too big or small. Visit armadilloprints.com or you can call, I don't remember the number. Either way, just visit the website, armadilloprints.com. Again, no job is too big, no order is too small. She can do fully custom shirts. You tell her what you want. If you've got a graphic that is most desirable for a custom shirt, is to have your own graphic. So that way she can easily make a screen print or vinyl transfer.
As long as it's not copyrighted.
Yeah, as long as it's not a copyrighted graphic.
And yes, she will ship to Australia.
And yes, she will ship to wherever you want.
So if you want one of our T-shirts whenever we get them made, you can order one.
You can order one. There you go. ArmadilloPrints.com. Visit Savannah.
It's nice to have somebody that can make our own merchandise.
Yes. Especially when you have something like this.
Yeah. It's free publicity. Free merchandising. Free advertisement.
Anyway, she uses high quality t-shirts for her t-shirts. She's got several different colors for you to choose from. Again, you can do vinyl transfer, you can do heat transfer, you can do screen printing. If you don't know the difference of those, she can explain all that to you. Me personally, I like the screen printing the best.
Most people do, just because it fits.
It adheres a little better.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
It's better on the shirt. Vinyl
Yeah.
kind of cracks and all that other stuff.
Yeah, vinyl's nice too. I mean, they're all good.
Yeah.
It's just whatever your preference is.
Agreed.
Anyways, Cowboys, who do they play this next week? I think they have a bye week now that I think about it.
I'm not sure.
All I know is they suck.
I'll look. Oh, I'm 100% charged. Looky there.
Yeah. Defense is horrible. Offense is a train wreck. Now that Dak is injured and we can't hold on to the ball.
She's not hearing her alarm.
Uh-oh.
They play Washington tomorrow at noon.
Oh, yeah, they do play Washington.
Tomorrow's a Saturday.
Tomorrow is today. Today is Saturday.
It's past midnight.
Excuse me. Yeah, I forgot they play at Washington.
I gotta turn on the bedroom lights.
God, you're lazy.
No, I'm just smart.
I gotta turn on the bedroom lights. Hold on, let me get on my phone. Oh, man, it's too warm or cold in here.
Can I make a suggestion on your shirts? Sure, shoot.
Really? Now you're calling her? She's on the other side of this wall.
Wake up.
Oh, she hung up on your ass.
No, she knows we're streaming, so she knows if she hears my ringtone, she'll wake up, and then she knows to get up.
Have at it, Jason.
Suggest away. Suggestion. It wasn't suggestion, it was...
We're always up for suggestions and opinions.
It was
That's what we're here for. We're here for you.
It was a gentlemanly suggestion because he went suggestion.
Suggestion?
Suggestion. So it was like a sir making a suggestion. He blended them together. Yes, suggest away.
We're here for you. So we're up to suggestions, tips, comments. That's why we want you engaged in our show.
But no, we're not wearing pink.
No.
I'm not a pink person.
Have under the pics his signature or a mock signature. Yeah, that's always an idea.
Well, what's not on there? I did it on the I did it on the computer.
Actually, I've got the picture on my phone.
Yeah, you can show them. I did it to where there's texts that has an Insanitarium show, kind of like a motorcycle club kind of thing-ish. And it's on the shirt. My wife will tinker with it and make it look a little better than I did, but I did what I could.
Oh, yeah, here we go. So this is pretty much just a rough... there we go. It's kind of out of focus, and I apologize, but that's pretty much what it's going to look like.
It's a rough picture. Like I said, she'll mess with it and make it look a lot better than I do. I'm just the drawer, and she's the... He said nice. Yeah, I'm just the drawer, and she's the one that makes it look good enough to go on her shirt.
Yeah.
She can tinker with it. But I think they look pretty cool.
Yep, they do. But yeah, as soon as we get those shirts in, Dylan and Casey need their shirts.
Yeah, I know. You and I are going to get ours, and then she's going to make theirs. Because I think she knows she needs to at least make 4 already.
Yeah, Casey's a schmedium.
It's more like a small.
A schmall. Or an extra small.
Yeah, extra small.
And then Dylan, I believe, is just a 1X, I think.
He's smaller than I am.
Yeah. He's either a 1X or a 2X.
Yeah. Well,
So we'll be having giveaways periodically. Wow. Ever so often, we will be having giveaways for a free T-shirt. Hopefully, we'll have some cool bumper stickers or decals too.
may do koozies. Koozies are easy-ish.
Yeah, but decals, you're getting free advertisement with a decal.
Oh, I know. I want stickers too. Yeah. Oy.
Moving on.
Segue.
Segue. All right, I'm gonna start calling you. Never mind. I'm not gonna call you anything. I had to think about that one for a minute. I had a comeback, but I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. No.
Is it only one-sided or having the Insanitarium show on the back? I don't know. We hadn't really talked about that.
Yeah, that might be more costly to do it that way.
Decals, you mean stickers? Yes, stickers. Yeah.
Yeah, well, bumper stickers, window stickers.
Yeah, car stickers. Or it's just stickers in general to put on shit. Yeah, we hadn't really talked about if we wanted. I figured that would be a back thing, and then just maybe do a small little thing on the front, like a pocket.
Or what we can have is that whole logo on the back,
Uh-huh.
and then just put Insanitarium Show in small letters or something.
Yeah, how about that?
Either way.
Or just, yeah, and not put the text on the back with it. Just do the skulls and then, or do you want both?
You know what we could do is put our Facebook and all that stuff on there too. So that way people know.
That might be an idea. I might have to tinker with that.
Yep.
Okay.
Most definitely.
I'll tinker with it.
Tinker.
I'll get some
I'm
from
going to start calling you Tinkerbell.
Not a truck, a ute. A ute.
Ute.
I don't know what a ute is.
Do what?
U-T-E.
The Utes.
Ute.
What is a Ute? Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. The Youths. What movie? Come on.
I have no idea.
Oh, my God.
What?
My Cousin Vinny?
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
You need to watch it.
Yeah. That's another one that I watched when I was a kid that I haven't watched
You need to watch it.
since then.
Especially now. It is hilarious.
I've got a long list of movies I need to watch.
Yeah. Joe Pesci is not normally the comedic kind, but definitely a good Joe Pesci movie.
Y'all know what a ute is? No, I don't know what a ute is.
A youth?
No, ute.
I know what I said. I was making a joke. I was making a My Cousin Vinny joke.
For some reason, I'm picturing that amphibian thing that, like, goes in water and then comes out of water and it can drive on land. Like one of the small versions. They did a thing on Diesel Power where they remade one of those.
Oh, you're talking... Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't think that's a ute.
I know, but that's for some reason what pops up in my head.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea what a ute is. Now I'm going to look it up. I'll go get a pic of my skid ute. I'm going to look it
up. Ooh. That was some catfish. I'm going to have to wash that back down.
Oh, that's a ute. Looks like an El Camino. A modern El Camino.
A modern El Camino.
Yeah. That's cool. It's like a car truck. It's a tar.
You know an El Camino is like a mullet. It's business in the front, party in the back.
These actually look pretty cool, though. Some of them look like Geos. No, for real.
That's an old ute.
Yeah, it looks like a Geo with the back cut out.
No, seriously. An El Camino is the mullet of cars.
Oh, I know. Holden. Is it a Holden ute? BRB. Okay. I want to know.
And I remember when you were growing up.
That white El Camino.
You're like, oh man, that El Camino is awesome. I'm like, dude, it's an El Camino.
I know, but it had a 350 in it. It was going to be a bad bitch.
It's still an El Camino.
Yeah, but it's still a V8 350.
It's still an El Camino.
Could have taken the governor off. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, oh, it's just an El Camino when it rolls on scene, and then you blow the fucking doors off people. I'm like, get beaten by a mullet, bitch.
The only cool thing I could see about doing to an El Camino is converting the very back into like a swimming pool.
Or jacuzzi, yeah.
But you can do that with a truck.
Yeah, but it's not an El Camino.
But it's not an El Camino. God.
It's not a mullet on wheels.
It is. Seriously. Next time you see an El Camino.
The other vehicle wouldn't be a mullet on wheels.
Next time you see an El Camino in person.
Well, I've seen
Just think of mullets as soon as you see it, and you'll understand.
It's the same thing with avalanches. They're just Escalades with the back cut off.
Being a Tahoe,
No,
right? An avalanche.
yeah,
it's like
okay, a same difference.
Well, it's just a Super Duty. It's like a Super Duty truck. It's just a 4-door truck.
Yeah, but I mean, it is like it. Basically, they took a Tahoe and went, and that's it.
I do remember when the commercials first came out for avalanches. They're like, oh yeah, you can convert it from whatever they said it was. And they're like, oh yeah, you can make it a pickup, and you could take out the back glass. The back glass was removable.
Yeah, I remember.
And then it was the weirdest thing, and I'm like, I mean, it's cool because it was different at the time, but now you look at it, you're like, avalanches are not
Fucking stupid. That's why they don't sell them anymore.
Stupid looking.
They quit making them, I think.
Have you seen the new Hummer?
No.
You haven't seen the new Hummer yet? Oh man, they had a commercial the other day. I was watching and I was like, it's a Hummer?
Still shitty gas mileage.
Oh, I guarantee it. Well, no. It's electric, but I'm sure it's a hybrid electric.
It's an electric?
Yeah. Well, no. I take it back. It's full electric. It's fully electric, and it's got up to 1,000 horsepower, supposedly.
Electric with 1,000 horsepower.
Yeah. And all 4 wheels turn.
Oh, I like those.
Yeah. So, like, if you're going down a really tight trail, you could turn on to where it has all 4 wheels that turn, and you can, like, go sideways.
Yeah. Well, on have you ever watched the show Diesel Power?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So on there, they have, it's called a Ram Mega Truck, and it's a 6-door Ram truck, and it has 6 wheels, and all 6 wheels turn sideways. So like this thing literally, it's cool to see it park because it's just like sideways.
So it's not a dually which has 6 wheels.
Oh, it's okay, yeah, it's not a dually that has 6 wheels.
So it's got 3 axles.
It's got 3.
It's got a front axle with 2 wheels, and then 2 rear axles with 2 wheels.
Inline wheels.
Yeah. So it's a 6x6. That's what they normally call it, is a 6x6.
Yeah. It's freaking awesome.
He sent me another picture. I wonder if this is a picture of his ute. Of his mullet on wheels.
It's probably a Holden ute.
A Holden ute.
Let me see.
Dude, he's doing burnouts with his ute.
Let me see. That's pretty freaking cool.
There we go. Sorry, I'm trying not to get the
camera glare.
The glare. Yeah. Dang, that thing must haul ass if he's able to do that. Oh.
What?
Yeah, it's got a haul ass. He's wearing a helmet.
It's like a drag ute.
Bottom one, not mine. The guy that used to own it took the photo. Oh, okay. So the top one is his.
It's probably.
That must be a very popular vehicle in Australia. Is a ute.
It looks like a station wagon with the back cut off, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Like somebody was.
It's
like,
an El Camino.
Yeah, it is essentially. Yeah, but it's like somebody took
a modern El Camino,
the Griswold station wagon, and just went.
Family truckster.
Just stick the kids in the back.
Yeah, this is a top of the line vehicle.
Oh, Jesus.
Or the gas tank was near the front or under by the hood.
Yeah.
She's like, Clark, is this the gas tank? He's like, yeah, honey, I know. I'm just checking the license plate. And he rips the license plate off the back because he thought the gas thing was behind the license plate. Oh man.
Well, we've gone.
It's massive in Australia.
Funny you actually say that because the ute and the wagon are the exact same measurements, just that they've got the tub on the back, not the actual doors.
Knew it.
Huh.
Knew it. Because, it's exactly what it fucking looks like.
So they have two models. They have one that's a full enclosed wagon, and then they have one that's a two-seater.
And I'm sure you can convert either one to either one. It's probably easier to convert the truck to the station wagon.
So okay, hold on, wait. There was a car in the United States that they produced that was a two-seater car with a bed in the back. Oh yeah, it's called the El Camino.
There's also
Like I've been saying. Oh wait, excuse me, the Ranchero. That's the Ford's version.
another one that you're forgetting that was made by Chevy.
El Camino.
No, they made it later. Remember, it looked like a PT Cruiser in the front, but it had.
Oh, you're talking about the HHR?
Yep.
Yeah, but that was like a.
To me, the HHR looks more similar to those Utes.
It was
Probably based off of those.
Yeah, but it was like a souped up car slash. Yeah, I guess you could call it.
It's the same damn thing.
I don't know. El Camino.
I could show you, but again, that diesel power show. Here, I'll show you.
So, did you ever see that movie, The Mexican,
Yeah.
with Brad Pitt and Julia Davis?
Mm.
Julia Roberts, excuse me, not Julia Davis. He rents that El Camino in Mexico, and he's like, El Camino.
This is the diesel power El Camino.
What the shit?
They put a diesel in that bastard.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, I will admit that does look kind of.
Changes your perception, huh?
It's still an El Camino.
But it's still a badass bitch.
It's still an El Camino.
It's a-
I'm sorry.
it's
I just
It's a diesel powered El Camino.
El Caminos are hideous.
They're not as bad as Geos or some ugly other bastards. There's a lot more uglier cars out there.
You hear that? Yeah. My stomach went.
I thought that was the dogs.
Yeah. Still, no. No, it's still an El Camino.
Still
Not a fan. Now, I will say this. Hypothetically, if someone put a Ranchero and an El Camino next to each other and said, all right, you have to take one, which would it be? It would definitely be the El Camino.
the skidster that loaded them there.
Over a Ranchero.
I could agree with that.
Just saying. I can't believe you like El Caminos.
It's not that I like them. It's just I understand the horsepower in them. They still have the horsepower in them. Yes, it's an El Camino, and a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's just an El Camino. But you've still got the 350 big block V8 in it. And it's one of those ones, like I said, you'd pull up on scene. It's like, don't worry about it. And then it looks ugly, but it's got inner beauty.
It's a sleeper.
It's a sleeper.
All right, next week's show, we are going to do Thursday.
Okay.
That will be October 29th.
29th.
Oh, I thought he said something.
No.
Ugh. I had a sneeze.
29th.
Okay, it went away. It was one of those right there where it's like tickling your nostrils. It tingles the nostrils. Brian, I'm going to be completely honest with you. It smells like pure gasoline. It's made from bits of real panther, so you know it's good.
That's another one I haven't seen in a minute that I'm going to have to watch.
60% of the time.
Works every time.
Works every time. All right, join us next week, October 29th. Yeah, I don't know if it'd be the same. It'll be earlier because we'll both be off.
Whenever we want to do it, yeah.
So, October 29th, be there, be square. Please join us on Twitch. Come chat with us, give us topics, give us ideas for the show. Visit us on Insanitarium Podcast on Facebook. And we also have a Twitter at InsanitariumP. And then, of course, our Twitch stream is Insanitarium_show. And we also have an email. It's insanitariumpc@gmail.com. Catch us next time. Might have another giveaway. Might have some sort of trivia. I don't know. We've got time.
We've got time.
All we have is time. We're here for you. Appreciate you coming by. See you next time.